Hi guys, welcome to a new video, and today this is a quick summary of my first year at university. I already have a video about my first semester up on my channel, so I will link that up here or in the description so you can watch that, because that just goes into more detail about my first semester and so on, because I won't cover first semester much in this video. It will just be a quick summary because this is actually the second time I'm filming this video, because the first time I filmed it, it was a mess. I was all over the place and it was way too long and I talked about nonsense, so I'm hoping that this version of the video is the right one. Okay, so let's begin at the beginning. So my name is Anna. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I am a psychology student in Poland because I was born in Poland, but I've only had 1 year of education in Poland in my life. I moved to England when I was 7 and lived there for 13 years. I think that's the correct maths. Yeah, close to 13 years. Decided to go to university in Poland because why not? Yeah, if someone wants a video about that or whatever, then let me know. Maybe I'll film one about that in the future, but it's only my first year, so there's not much to say. University in Poland. Quickly, just a summary of first semester. So it was difficult because I have moved to a new country. Well, new because I don't remember anything about living here in the past. New environment, new city, new people. It's just so much change. I had no idea what to expect. I thought this can either go, I can have the best time of my life or the worst time of my life. And it's kind of both at the same time, but more on a worse side, just for now. Because first semester, it took me a while to adjust, to get used to life here and everything. So I did not enjoy that. I don't like change. So I didn't like the adjustment period, and it was just so many new things and so much anxiety, so much worrying about everything. So that was difficult because of those reasons. Because also being in a new country, it's just that in itself, if you've moved, then you know what I'm talking about. But there's just so much that comes with moving countries. You miss your old home, you miss everything, you start to compare your life, and it can make you sad because you're comparing and you're thinking your past life was better and you're not enjoying where you are now. You think you made a mistake and all of those things. So that's the difficult reality of moving, and something a lot of people experience, and me, my sister, my parents have also experienced this, so I know that I'm not alone. First semester, I had a lot of classes that I didn't enjoy, just in general. First year had a lot of like social psychology, intro to psychology, and loads of things that weren't to do with psychology, so things I wasn't really interested in, although stress and social I wasn't interested in. So those like difficult classes like genetics, physiology, philosophy, things that I wasn't interested in, that made it difficult because I wasn't enjoying the university experience. I wasn't enjoying the courses they had to offer, and when you're not enjoying that, it just, on top of the cultural change, on top of the missing everything and being sad and having no friends, it can make a person sad. So that's where I was first semester. I didn't make friends. Oh, actually in the first semester I knew people, and hopefully I can continue to talk to them in the future, because there's some people that are really lovely and some people that have spoken to me first. So when it came to the social life, not much changed. In the second semester I didn't make friends. I talked to people that I spoke to in first semester. I had some brave moments of talking to new people and being brave, of course, but I still didn't have a group of people that I could always turn to, or people that I would always sit with. It was just kind of me by myself and just saying hi to random people, and that is completely fine. Like, it can take some people years to find the right people to surround themselves with, and that's completely fine. And now I realise that, like, it's okay to do that, but it gets to a point where you're like avoiding social situations, which is what I was doing a lot as well, because I felt intense social anxiety in majority of the first year, Socially, I wasn't doing well, but I'm proud of myself for the moments when I did try and so on. When it came to the academic side and so on, my university is split into 2 semesters. The first semester is from October to end of January, beginning of February, and then we have exams for like 2 weeks, and then we get a week off, or that week is for retakes. Then we get second semester from end of February to end of June, depend on when your last exam is. Lectures, some professors check attendance, so you have to go to those lectures, but some don't, and some people have never gone to any lectures. I know I skipped a lot of lectures in my second semester, especially when it came to genetics. So skipping lectures, I wouldn't advise it, but I mean, if you have to, that's okay. But I know some people that just didn't go at all. Seminars we had to go to, we were allowed 1 absence, so definitely, here's a little tip, definitely use those absences that they give you. I know in England, like when I spoke to my friends, like professors don't check if you go or not. So it's easy to get into the habit of skipping and never turning up. So I guess that's a good thing about having to go to these seminars, because I know there were days when I didn't want to be social, but in seminars you kind of have to speak up and work in groups and so on. So some days I just didn't feel like doing that, but some days I didn't want to, and then I felt better after the seminar because I spoke to someone, I contributed an idea and so on. That was definitely a good thing that they check attendance, because it forces you to go. Sometimes though I complained about it. The classes that I had in second semester I'm quickly going to talk about, because I talk about them in my results video, so you can watch that after this video. I'll talk about my favourites. So my favourites were social psychology, because that continued. Cognitive psychology, some of it was interesting, but some of it was so boring that I literally skipped so many lectures. I feel bad for saying this, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. I was not the only one. And it was so complex and so complicated, so I know a lot of people struggle with cognitive psychology. I did not like genetics. I liked the workshop I had, but I feel like the first workshop I had in first semester was better. The one in second semester was about non-verbal communication. What did I have in second semester? Like, my mind's gone blank now. Like, I haven't thought about uni for ages. Yeah, that's all. Like, as you can see, I haven't had that many lectures and seminars that I have actually enjoyed and that have made me want to learn, apart from social psychology. And second year is looking better when it comes to the content and so on. So that is the like academic life, and they don't have any societies here. They do have like kind of similar to societies, but I've looked into them and some of them don't interest me. They don't interest me. Maybe one day I will join one and so on. So I haven't really gotten involved with anything at university. I travel to university by train every single day. The train station is like a 2-minute walk from my university, so that is amazing, and I live opposite a train station. So that is okay. Not okay is the train times, and that has been very annoying, and working it into my daily routine and my schedule. So that has been something I've struggled with. Part-time jobs. I have a part-time job, it's tutoring. I tutor children in English. I haven't had that many students because first semester was very busy and getting used to everything, and the timetables can sometimes be hectic and they don't work with like the school timetable of children, so I haven't been able to do much of that, but I'm hoping to find some new students to tutor in the new year. Part-time job, I would not have time for a part-time job. Living at home has been a plus and also a minus. It has its ups and downs, so yeah, but having a part-time job is just something I wouldn't be able to cope with, especially with studying and commuting, because most of the jobs would be in the city I study in, so that itself would have been a problem for me. And I'm quickly just going to talk about like the mental health side of university, because that's something I've struggled with a lot this year. it has been a tough year, and I know everybody struggles, everybody has sad days, and I think for me, I was expecting university to be the best days of my life and to always be happy. But the thing is, in life, you can't always be happy. That's something I've learned the hard way. Of course, there's going to be sad days, and for me, when that sad day came, I feel like I dwelled in it and lived in it for way too long. So don't expect to always be happy at university. There are people that are, don't know how they do it, but you also don't know what's going on in someone else's life, so you can't judge someone just for them always being happy. So mentally, this year has been very challenging. It's been a tough time, and there were days where I just had no motivation to do anything, no motivation to go into university. There were days when I was researching going back to England to study there. There were days when I wanted to quit, but I knew that being a psychologist is so important to me, that that goal that I have is so much greater than anything, and that's what really kept me going. There were days where loneliness was a lot. There were days when I would miss England, and having a bad day and all of that, it would just mix into one, and it would be just not a good time. I don't want to say too much about this because I don't know how to explain it myself yet, because like when I really think about it, there are days when I just can't explain how I'm feeling, and with the whole change, it just feels like sometimes I just felt like I wasn't me living my life. Like there were days where I felt like my life was a dream and nothing felt real, just because of this crazy decision to come and study here, which is so unlike me. And like, it still doesn't seem real to me that I'm here, that I'm actually studying. Like, I've survived my first year, and like, yeah, just thinking about it blows my mind sometimes. I think a lot of it has been from the change, because it's made me feel like a different person. Hopefully I can look back on this time in my life and think, wow, I'm proud of myself for surviving it, because kind of like right now I just don't feel like that. I just feel like I haven't, like, it just feels like I've been getting day by day, and that's how I've surviving day by day, and not letting my anxiety about the future and my worries about the past and sadness like cloud my head, kind of just focusing on literally getting by day, especially in those worst days that I've had. Something I've struggled a lot this year with is failure, because I failed quite a lot of things, and it's something I was ashamed about, but really I know we shouldn't be, because failure is a wonderful thing, and so on, and I'm not going to talk about that too much. So yeah, that's the quickest summary I can give you without sounding too negative. In general, this year hasn't been the best, and it's not a positive review that I'm giving, but hopefully I'm hoping second year will be the one where just there are little differences that make me happier, and I feel more at home here. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If anyone has any questions about my university experience, about anything I've mentioned in this video, please leave your comments. If anyone's feeling like me, they haven't had a positive year and so on, it's okay, you're not alone in this, and I'm so proud of you for getting to where you are. And we need to take a step back and look at our journeys for university, I think, and just appreciate the bad moments, the good ones, and just see that this whole journey we're on is shaping us to be better people and so on. So this is where I end talking, because I've actually, yeah, this video is long again and I don't want it to be. And thank you for watching, thank you for sticking towards the end. Thank you for watching.